Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, let's understand one of the most important playwright concepts, that is fixtures. Imagine writing hundreds of test cases, creating a browser context and page inside. Every test would lead to a lot of repetitive setup code. That is where fixtures help. As shown in the diagram, the test simply requests a fixture. Playwright automatically creates the browser context and page before the test starts. This keeps your test clean, reusable and easier to maintain, so you can focus only on writing business logic instead of repetitive setup code. Now let's look at Playwright built-in fixtures. Playwright automatically provides objects like browser context, page, request, and browser name. The page fixture is the one you will use most often because almost every UI test interacts with a web page. Take this banking example. Notice this code on the right. We directly receive the page object inside the test without creating a browser manually. Playwright handles the setup automatically, making the code shorter, cleaner, and ready for enterprise automation. Built-in fixtures are useful, but real projects often require custom fixtures. A custom fixture allows us to create reusable components such as login page, dashboard page, or API clients only once and inject them into every test. Here we are extending the Playwright test and creating a reusable login page fixture. Now every test automatically receives the login page object without creating it again. Think about an e-commerce application. One login can be reused across cart, wishlist, checkout, and payment, making the framework more scalable and much easier to maintain. Let's see how fixtures work inside a real automation framework. The test script requests a fixture. The fixture provides the required page objects. The page object executes business actions, and finally Playwright assertions validate the expected result. This separation keeps every layer independent and easy to maintain. In this healthcare example, the login fixture performs authentication, the page object creates the patient record, and assertion verify the patient ID. This is how modern enterprise automation frameworks are designed. Now, let's look at some best practices for designing Playwright fixtures in real projects. Keep every fixture focused on a single responsibility. Reuse fixtures across multiple test cases instead of writing duplicate setup code. Inject page objects through fixtures and keep business logic separate from setup. For example, in a logistic application, one shipment fixture can support hundreds of shipment test cases. Following these practices make your automation framework faster, reusable, scalable, and much easier to maintain. Finally, here are some interview questions that are frequently asked about Playwright fixtures. You should be able to explain what fixtures are, how they differ from before each, and when to create custom fixtures. Here is a lead level scenario. Imagine your framework has more than 800 test cases with duplicate login code. How would you redesign it using Playwright fixtures? Pause the video and think about your solution before watching the next episode. If you are serious about becoming a Playwright automation engineer, subscribe now because every upcoming video builds on this one. By the end of this series, you will be able to design a complete enterprise automation framework from scratch.